Oh, I didn't see the slit.
And then, no problems or anything?
No.
Consultation?
Thanks.
What you have to do is fill this out, sign and date it, and if I don't get it figured out, I'll give you the rest of your paperwork.
Okay. Just sign it and then
Fill it out, answer questions, sign it, bring it right up here, and we'll have your paperwork.
Okay.
Actually, it was the most polite drive to Manhattan ever. Turns out George Stephanopoulos is a kind driver. He's a nice whisper behind the wheel. I gotta say, I would have rather the camera guy. Situations and and there it is. Look, everybody. Oh, no. That's where we're really gonna kill this guy. I want you to see. Let's marker calendar. Nom style. This is where you guys alley young and sophisticated. You are a gentleman. Sam, I could hear Alex yelling at the screen when you're saying I was a good driver. I was amazing. You know, with the hand signals and it's great. But let me tell you, the best part of the morning was when the door opened and there's Robin in a little red Santa hat. And it's really like great chic red top. I mean, she looked amazing. And we were glad to see her. Glad. And the punch. And the fact that Mom's famous Christmas punch recipe.
I am wearing green in honor of Robin today because I'm feeling very much in the Christmas spirit. It was just fantastic. Well, we're going to have all of that in just a moment. Also ahead, Catherine Zeta-Jones is here live to tell us about her big role in a new movie are out today, starring with Catherine Zeta-Jones, and she'll be here to talk about them.
Have a whole lot coming up. Got to get some news first. We're going to be with that breaking news overnight. That powerful earthquake that struck off the coast of Japan early this morning. The quake measured 7.3 and was located in the Pacific Ocean. It triggered a small tsunami, but in the same region hit by that massive tsunami last year. Now, the tremors were so strong, buildings in Tokyo, that's over 200 miles away, swayed for several minutes. At least 10 people were injured. We will have updates as news becomes available this morning. Meanwhile, here at home, jobs. It's the government this morning releasing its new monthly report on how many people found work in November. It's expected to show a still strengthening economy, but a reduced number of new jobs, in part because of the effects of Hurricane Sandy. Also weighing on job creation, the looming fiscal cliff at year's end. Aides to President Obama and House Speaker John Boehner sitting down for the first time in a week Thursday, but no progress was made. The sticking points, tax rates for wealthy Americans, a possible lifting of the nation's debt ceiling, and cutting spending on entitlement. And yet another bizarre twist in the bizarre saga of software tycoon John McAfee. McAfee was rushed to the hospital Thursday from a detention center in Guatemala City after complaining about chest pain. He's now back in his cell and could be sent back to Belize, where police want to question him about the murder of his neighbor. Now here's Diane Sawyer with a preview of tonight's World News. Diane?
So, Josh, it's Friday. It's great to talk to you. And how about a holiday tradition for years? Everybody wondering what happened to the determined little boy they loved? Well, he's all grown up, and he has a perfect gift for you tonight. Behind the scenes of a Christmas classic, and he is our person of the week tonight.
Cannot wait to see that. And finally, well, we would be remiss if we did not recognize this. A toast this morning to someone very near and very dear to us here at Good Morning America. Our very own Dr. Timothy Johnson, one of the nicest men on planet Earth, retiring from our Boston affiliate after 40 years on the job, including many spent here at Good Morning America. Dr. Tim said he never felt like a TV personality, just like a doctor talking to his patients. And for all the talking you did for 4 decades, Dr. Tim, we salute you.
have that?
Yeah.
Just give me 1 second, I'll clean up my paperwork. Thank you.
Thank you so much, George. And we begin this morning with some politics. And I dare say that we should have you, George, give us an assist. This is a story that you brought to us.
Yeah, this is David after I remember he was President Obama, strategist during the campaign promised to shave off his mustache if the president lost Pennsylvania. That did not happen. But he's done it for a much better cause this morning. There he is on MSNBC's Morning Joe this morning. He agreed to shave the mustache for this. The Committee United for Research in Epilepsy Cure, they raised $1 million. He said he would shave his mustache. If they got the $1 million, they did, and you see it now. First time his wife will ever see him without a mustache. Unbelievable.
First time he's got a naked face. I know. First time since he was 17 years old.
That's the great straight razor. That's very cool. Very cool. Very brave.
Great story, great cause. Thank you so much, George. And we continue now in pop news. Let's get back to what we know is also very important. 50 Shades of Grey, people. Of course. A quick update for you. Actually, today we call it 50 Shades of Green. That's what employees at Random House are seeing this morning. Found each and every one of them from top editors down.
Just on this one here, if the answer is no, can you just write no?
Okay.
Or none? Remember the recording we did for you when you called in to make your appointment? Not like word for word, but do you remember that we played it for you? Yes. Okay. This is just word for word what it does say. We just need you to sign the bottom that we did play it for you before you came in today.
Okay.
Did you eat breakfast this morning?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Did you have dinner last night?
Yeah. Early dinner.
Early dinner? Okay. What time would you say?
4:30?
Okay. Did you use any birth control when you conceived?
Yeah.
No? You have no allergies to medications that you know of?
No, ma'am.
No latex, vinyl, or rubber allergies?
No.
Okay. And then, did you still need assistance, or did you come up with the total funds?
I think I can come up with all of it. I don't have it all with me.
Okay. How much do you have?
Actually, it's just like
We can't start the procedure without the payment. So, and I know that
is it possible to, like, get the ultrasound first, talk to the doctor, and then, like, I can have my friend maybe go outside and make a phone call and see if we can get the money in now, like, while I do that, or...
Sure, if you just want to do the ultrasound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would I be able to still talk to the doctor, though?
Yeah, the doctor won't be in for another hour or two, so you'd be waiting.
That's fine, because she can call while I'm waiting for them.
Okay. You said no allergies to medications that you know of, no latex, vinyl, rubber allergies?
Correct. No allergies.
And then no children, no major medical problems?
No, ma'am.
Do you know your social security number?
I don't, actually.
Okay.
Sorry.
This right here is consent for medical treatment. I need you to read through that and sign and date. If you can get that, if we do the procedure, if you can get that tomorrow to us.
What?
Start you today. The payment would be due today, and then the social security number.
Oh, okay.
If you can tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll just have to call my mom and see if I can get it from her.
Okay. Can you date the bottom also, please?
Oh, yeah.
Today's the 7th.
Sorry.
You're fine. Was there anything wrong with the baby, or? just an elective termination?
Just selected.
Okay. This is going to be your chart with us. I need you to fill this in. This is medical history background. Most of this stuff probably won't apply to you, so make sure you put no or NA so we know you know the question. The top two boxes need to be filled in completely, and then you'll sign and date the bottom. So don't do this side, only do this side. These are your patient rights. Read through, sign and date. Parent policy, read through, sign as the patient. If you're the payer, you don't have to double sign.
Okay.
This is compliance to the ultrasound law. Read through, initial the statements as you go. Sign date the middle, and then you'll stop right here. The very bottom will be on the ultrasound with you, okay? So just stop right there. This is HIPAA privacy. We need your name at the top. Read through it saying we're not going to share your information. Sign date at the bottom.
Okay.
And then we offer CAP centers with the procedure. If you're interested for $40, mark the appropriate one. Sign and date even if you don't want to get one, okay?
Okay.
So, you're done with all this. Just bring it right back up here. Thank you.
GMA's Marine Menu is brought to you by the makers of Center of Men and Women.
And I said, she said, the doctor doesn't do it for about an hour or two. And she said, after the ultrasound, I said, well, pretty quickly, my friend goes outside and they clean the capacity of the morning. So I'll go and get the ultrasound. And then once I get back from the ultrasound, we may have time to pick up the ultrasound test and the real decision of. But I'm telling you that, so yeah, obviously, if they do, we possibly need to wait for like too late to wait. So hopefully, when I ask things, we might be waiting 2 hours just to talk to them. I'm just doing that, but
2 years ago, the people of BP made a commitment to
oh,
the
so
goal.
that I
BP
mean,
has paid over $23
nothing
billion
to
to
do
help
with
those affected
she's
and to
using
cover
herself
cleanup
on
costs.
the switching.
Today, the beaches and Gulf are open, and many areas are reporting their best tourism seasons in years. And BP is also committed to America. We support nearly 250,000 jobs and invest more here than anywhere else. We're working to fuel America for generations to come. Our commitment has never been stronger.
Sometimes miracles happen in your own backyard. From the magical world of Disney, you can bring home the family movie of the holidays. Disney's Young Life of Timothy Green, the perfect holiday gift on Blu-ray Combo Pack and HD Digital.
I'm not looking to be justify some office or go back to some school and be another face in the crowd. I chose CTU because I don't just want a degree.
I want to learn how to stand out. CTU, the new direction of online education. Are you in?
Just get 5% off for using your red card.
Welcome home.
She loves it.
Nailed it. Dad, I'm actually totally satisfied and have no complaints.
So smart with your money.
Plus free shipping at Target.com. With your red card, get an extra 5% off our everyday low prices, plus free shipping.
With the perfect holiday movie. A treat for adults and children alike. It's destined to become a classic. Here we go! Rise of the Guardians, rated PG, now playing.
If that time of year again, Medicare open enrollment. Time to compare plans and costs. You'll have to see if you can find better coverage, save money, or both. And check out the preventive benefits you get after the healthcare loan. Enrollment ends December 7th, so now's the time. Visit Medicare.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE.
This cold season, nasal congestion won't slow me down. I made the clear choice. I'm getting Claritin Clear with Claritin D. Nasal congestion keep me away? Not since I made the clear choice. Non-drowsy Claritin D.
Decongestant products on the shelf can take hours to start working. Claritin D starts to work in just 30 minutes.
I can't wait hours for a nasal decongestant. That's why I made the clear choice and got Claritin D. It has the best decongestant for colds.
This cold season, get Claritin D at the pharmacy.
privacy counter.
Live clear to clear. Google, how much does the Earth weigh? Earth has a mass of 5.9. Back now with the answers to our pop quiz. According to Japan Calendar, the colors of the year for 2013 is emerald green. You can see there Kate Middleton and Lena Jolie. They are already totally ahead of the curve. I have no idea who else is ahead of the curve. I don't know what we're doing. I did wear this for Christmas because we have a very special story to get to. Thank you, George.
And we do have a story to get to now. Our special time with Robin yesterday. So much fun to see you're doing so great. To have everyone together again. And to help her decorate her tree. For all of us, it was an early Christmas gift. Take a look.
Robin, here we come.
Right after yesterday's show, we hit the road. And now look to head uptown to Robin. This is the first time the five of us have been together. It is so good. It's so good.
All right, here we come, girls.
The team together again.
So good to see you guys. Oh, this is my song. This is my favorite holiday song. Donny Hathaway, This Christmas. This Christmas, hey, it's really coming together. Now, did you all have real trees or artificial trees? Always real. We always do real. Somebody in the audience, didn't they have
Yes.
an ornament?
It's right here. Wow, that's amazing. Look at that. Wow.
A candy tree.
My daughter's had a gift for Robin, too. Our family tradition.
Elliot Harper, thank you!
We all have our favorite carols, but what would a true GMA Christmas be without a little Opa Gangnam Style?
You are. Wait, you making up mixtape?
Walking in a winter wonderland.
on the sofa for some gift giving. A toast to the holidays and bright days ahead.
The biggest present is having you here in my home. I watch you every morning. I miss you. I'm there with you. And I can't wait. Come on, 2013. Come on.
Come on. You know what? Can we rearrange real quick? I want Robin to my left. I've missed Robin to my left.
I have to get over here.
Yeah, all right.
We're going to our tuning-up.
There you go.
Oh, that's fabulous.
I'm gonna let you back in the seat.
You know what? I just don't know how you did this. That's all right. I look over and see you there. Let's do a mock broadcast.
And no holiday celebration would be complete without a reading of this Christmas classic.
Sort of the night before Christmas went all through the house, and a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
For the little old driver, so lightly and quick, I knew in a moment, it must be Christmas!
Happy Christmas to all.
And to all, a good night. You're blessed when your family are your friends, and your friends are your family. That's when you know you're truly blessed.
And that was our Christmas blessing right there.
Right there.
That was amazing. We do want to point out, I wasn't actually carrying a real tree because, boy, that would have broken my back. It had to be artificial. And, battle with her immune system. We couldn't have anything possibly going in with that tree.
And also a lot of people have asked, seeing the picture, what was that punch? Some people speculated eggnog. It's actually Robin's mom's special recipe, and it's lime sherbet and ginger ale.
Robin got some great gifts as well. She loves Angry Birds. She got that game for Elliot and Hopper.
Yep. And
I got a picture of Robin and I, one of the first things that we ever did together.
yeah, and I'm wearing actually she knows that I'm a tennis nut, and we keep promising each other to play, and this is her promise to me that we are going to get that game in. So.
Thank you so much for the Manchester United scarf. It had to go, but you replaced it with the Arsenal sweatshirt.
She got it right.
Go Gunners. Thanks for hosting, Robin. All of you can see behind-the-scenes photos of our visit at goodmorningamerica.com on Yahoo. Elizabeth?
All right, George, thank you so much. Now we're going to have all of our deals and steals. They're all great stocking stuffers this morning, and all for just $20 or less. Tori Johnson is here with us. That's right. Let's get started. That's right. First one. You got it. You got to take the box. Mad Bomber hats. These are amazing because they normally I love all these eyes. So these are supplex on the outside, which is water resistant, rabbit fur, suede ones, amazing deals. So
$20,000?
they are, can you believe? Normally these are $48 to $120, but plus hugely by at least 58%. All of them are $20 already. Alright, next up, Undercover bracelets, a huge favorite among GMA viewers, but they're always very pricey, these little buggers. Normally $40 to $70, you can wear them individually or as a stack, but exclusively for GMA viewers, again, slashed by more than 50%, so they're all $20. So you can watches. These are really fun because it comes like this in an ornament, or also known as an ornament, a combination. Yeah, and so these are really fun. There's a huge selection, depending on if you're buying for a man or a woman. A really fun watch, a nice watch too. Yeah, isn't it cool? So these are normally $75, but exclusively for us, slashed by 73%, $20 for these. Next, Butter London. Okay, so you and I were saying my favorite thing to say is lips and tips, or the lippy trio. Lips and tips. So tips for your nails, lips to get it, lips and tips. Butter London is one of the hottest brands right now. You will see it in every one of the fine department stores as well as all the beauty shops. Eco-friendly, right? Eco-friendly. Yes. Normally $34 to $50 depending on the trio or the quad that you select. These are $17 to $19. Okay, ready? Last but not least, you want to help us lift the big one? Daniel Stevens Jewelry. All of these pieces individually ranging from $46 to $75.
a.m., right, Jimmy? And you got caught.
Tonight, it's holidays wrap up on 20 tonight on ABC. The Emmy Award-winning modern family. All in ABC.
Good morning, I'm Brandy Peterson. Today at 5, inexpensive holiday decoration ideas that'll make it look like you have spent big bucks. Somebody can help show you how you can recycle your old stuff into something cool and new. Now, here are this hour's headlines.
Good morning, happy Friday, John. Overstate 27, 34 degrees. We'll be okay to watch some traffic to go out. Live with an update. Hi, Al.
Hi, John, and good Friday morning, everyone. No problems on the roadway. Let's take a live sky cam tour across town. A couple of our sky cams. First, on Interstate 480 from our downtown tower camera, you'll see traffic move along just fine. Actually starting to thin out a bit as people get on their way to work and school. Let's also take a look at 90th and West Dodge. You'll see this beautiful Salvation Army tree of lights on the right-hand corner of your screen. John?
Well, at 10 o'clock this morning, we'll learn the finalist for Omaha Public School Superintendent. KETV.com will have the news first as the OPS board releases its shortlist. 3 candidates will be named. We'll meet each one in individual sessions next week. Just ahead, Matt's early forecast. Stay with us.
Enjoy Romeo's Grande Pizza and Taco Combo for only $21.99. Carry out only.
Respect for you and your home. Just call Bert.
Right now, for you and your family's peace of mind, we have furnace safety checks for only $47. Our new furnaces starting as low as $14.99. We'll beat any competitor's deal by up to $500, guaranteed. So just call Bert.
Ho, 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 that's pretty ho-ho.
Get lots of unexpected gifts. Up to 60% less every day at Boardman's. Boardman's GT.
Saving you up to 60% off everything every day on a huge selection of apparel, home decor, and much more. Get the latest breaking news anywhere, anytime. The KETV Newswatch 7 app. More complete coverage on the go. The KETV Newswatch 7 app. Download it today.
No, come on. No, stop. Oh, man.
When your plumbing's dirty, just call Burton. Clogged drains, leaky faucets, broken toilets, old water heater, or furnace, just call Burton and let them fix it right today.
Well, we're starting to see a little bit of sun creeping into the metro. 34 degrees here. 34 at Fremont as well. Still in the 20s in Lincoln, Beatrice, up to the north and west in Columbus and Tacoma. Western Iowa, you're waking up to low and mid-30s this morning. Now, there is a weak disturbance that's pushing in. You can see more light snow. Yes, that is all snow across north central Nebraska. That's going to fizzle off a little bit later this morning, but there's definitely more clouds on the way. We're going to see mostly cloudy conditions through this afternoon. A high of 46 degrees. We do have a small chance of seeing a few flurries or light rain showers to the north of the metro this afternoon and evening. A better chance coming in late Saturday into Sunday morning. Good morning, America. Coming right up.
Make sure we have everything here. You do not need a pad today.
No.
Nope. Other one. Just want you to look over this packet for me here. This is going to explain about your procedure today, any risk complications, what to expect. There are slots for you to by places on date, so if you just want to start reading through that and filling it out, next step's going to be ultrasound for you, okay? Thanks, sweetheart.
Thank you. Can I have a clipboard?
Yep.
Is that okay?
Go for it.
Really near and near your heart.
Right. Bow tie line, which is actually all the proceeds go toward my foundation tie it on. And we're distributing all the proceeds to marriage equality.
And we're putting you down to the test.
We're going to do a little bow tying later, yeah.
A little competition, you know, we love a good competition.
Now, so I may need a bow tie. Yeah, I'm likewise. Yes. We'll design it for you. I'll tell before your big day.
Click them on.
Also, Elizabeth is inside getting ready to chat with, look at this. Talk about star power. Gorgeous, talented, the biggest names in Hollywood are right here at GMA. She's getting ready to, 2 great movies in the theater? That's unbelievable. Can't wait to hear from that. So let's go inside to Elizabeth.
Yes, on that note, let's go right straight to Catherine. I'm here with her. She's an Academy and Tony Award winner. She's got 2 movies opening today. One of them is called Lay the Favorite. It's out in limited release. And this morning, she's here to tell us all about her new romantic comedy. It's called Playing for Keeps, including an all-star cast with Jessica Biel, Uma Thurman, Dennis Quaid, and of course, Gerard Butler. We've had many of your castmates on this week, but it's a real pleasure to have you on. It's so good to see you, Elizabeth. It's great to see you. You play a soccer mom. Catherine, I am a soccer mom. No, you're a soccer mom. You don't look like a soccer mom. You don't look like a soccer mom right now. Sorry. But no, it's a funny movie about all the soccer moms having the hots for the great soccer coach. Yeah, it's fun. And it's a great ensemble cast, fantastic. What I loved about, when I read the script and Gabriel, the director, who I love, is Italian. He called me up and said, you're going to play a soccer mom, but he's Italian, but his accent is really thick. I went, what? A soccer mom? You gotta be kidding me. But, I didn't, are you into sports at all? I know you've got a son and a daughter. Yeah, no, they're more into like skiing and surfing, and it gets to be really intense, those soccer games. Sword fighting. My son is a great sword fighter. My daughter rides. But so it is new for me to go into that world, that culture, which is really competitive, not just for the kids at hand, but the moms. Right. We see all these incidences of kids, of parents getting into fist fights. So for what? The kids are taking the goal line? Right. But well, you not only play a soccer mom in this movie, but you play a former sportscaster, and Gerard Butler, the soccer coach. And by the way, none of the coaches look like Gerard Butler either. No offense, coach. But anyway, he wants to be a sportscaster. You used to be a sportscaster. Let's take a look at the film where he's trying to place where he has seen you before. Okay.
Have we met before?
Not that I remember.
You look very familiar to me.
I get that all the time.
Come on, help me out. How do I know you?
Okay, doctors tell me running back Orlando Jones has suffered a torn ACL and will not return it.
Yeah, you're a sportscaster, aren't you?
I was. You see, you're not the only one who used to be someone, coach. Was this a fun movie for you to do? It was fun. Yeah, it was fun, and Uma was great, and Jessica. I mean, just the ensemble was fantastic. But I have to say that I watch sports. You're a huge sports fan. I really, more than movies, because you never know the ending of sports. In movies, I can always figure it out. Yeah, that's my job.
And Hilda, you've got a real run of movies coming out suddenly right now. 2 openings today. You have several more coming up just in the next few months. You just had Rock of Ages a few months ago. You're really busy.
Yeah, after my brother's cancer, and then I had my issues, I had to stop for a moment. And then I've just been doing smaller roles in great fun movies with great directors, and that's fun for me. And so it's just like, it sounds like a whole bunch, but it wasn't that much really.
You did have, you and Michael, a really rough year, not only with his cancer, with his son, and his problems, and you've been very honest and open about the bipolar disorder.
Yeah.
How are you now? How are you feeling now?
You know what? I'm sick of talking about that, because I never wanted to be the poster child for this.
Right.
And I never wanted this to come out publicly. It came out. And so I dealt with it in the best way I could. And that was just saying that, look, hey, I'm bipolar.
And you're just like everybody else. Everybody has things going on in their lives.
Everyone has things going on, and we deal with them the best we can. We can't jump from the rooftop shouting, about, I have this, look at me, victim. No. We all have issues in life. And I'm really happy that I have great friends, great support, and that's all I can do.
around you who love you. I know that. We are old friends. Our kids go to trick-or-treating together. My son has a crush on your daughter. He does? Yes, Zachary is totally into Kara's. That's so close. He acts all the I know. We may be planning a wedding somewhere down the line. Yes. There has to be a prenup, girl. Too much. She can't keep all the jewels, remember? Oh, she's got her eye on your jewelry, right? You want her? Yeah, she's right. Oh, Catherine, you look amazing. You look great getting in and out of London. I know. 20 minutes. Are you kidding me? That would cool. For you, any day of the week is the best. Playing for Keats opens tonight. Go check it out. Catherine's absolutely amazing in it. Bye, sweetheart. Too fun. Let's go back to Sam in the weather. Hey, Sam.
Good morning, Elizabeth, Catherine. I just want to spend all the time we can taking a look at the signs and the gorgeous faces in Times Square. Let me tell you, if there's one day of the week that you can get out here to join us, make it Friday, because you can't start your weekend without getting the energy of this crowd in Times Square. Everybody, let's get to board. Lots of things going on this morning. We want to show you as you set out for your weekend. Well, maybe we'll start with the pictures that you guys send us every morning from wherever you are. Philadelphia, that's a sky shot right there, and we thank you for sending them in. Here's where the first significant snowfall of this cold air pocket will be. We're watching those areas shaded in purple to be more than 6 inches of snow. It's good to get some snow in this time of year because we just haven't had very much. So Denver may actually pick up a little snow before the weekend is over. And so, to the East Coast, this is warm air, but it's a little bit showery, and the area is shaded in red. Right around Cincinnati is the bullseye there. You can get more than 2 inches of rain. That's the weather around the nation. Here's what you can expect this morning. I love these faces.
46 for high Friday afternoon. Maybe a little bit of sun late this morning. Clouds roll back in this afternoon. Temperatures bumped up a little bit on Saturday. We're going for highs in the mid-40s. Light rain turning to light snow late Saturday into Sunday morning.
I don't know.
Did you have an ultrasound yet? Yeah, she was coming.
Okay. No, I haven't. Well, I mean, like, a long time ago.
Not for this one. Okay, go ahead, pop on there. I was told that you might want to do the ultrasound today only.
Well, because I didn't know that I had to have all the money right up front. So we might have to, like, after the ultrasound, my friend was going to go outside and see if she can gather it up.
Okay, how much money do you have?
I think I just have like 300.
You do? Okay. Did you talk to anybody about that?
Yeah, I talked to her about it.
Okay.
So she said that what I could do is like get the ultrasound, talk to the doctor, and in the meantime, hopefully come up with the money. Like my friends can help me get the money while I'm talking to the doctor.
Okay, well let's see how
Okay.
far we'll go first. Because you didn't have an ultrasound, it could be less than you think, so
Okay.
that will bring your price down.
Okay. Cool.
We went by your last period, right?
Yeah. What does your shirt say?
So did you have periods all through
All through what?
pregnancy or?
My periods have always been like off. It seems, you know, they've gotten more regular in the past like couple of years, but yeah, I had some like bleeding in the beginning. So that's why it like took me a really long time to even know I was pregnant, because I just thought I was going back to the irregular, periods.
That happens a lot.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of women will have spotting and they'll think their period is just being weird that month.
Yeah.
This month too, and
I just found out like a couple weeks ago that I was pregnant, and I was just like, oh really? Like, I just thought I was going back to the whole irregular period thing.
Surprise,
Yeah. What is that?
that's the head.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to make sure
It's a big head.
I'm gonna do one more measurement because it's measuring about at 22 weeks and that's over our limit.
What do you mean?
We've only up to 21.6. So if it's 22, we wouldn't be able to see it here.
I don't think I'm 22.
I thought you were earlier than that.
And I thought I just became 20.
Is this your first child?
Mm-hmm.
In case you were too far, we do have a different clinic. It is a little far though. It's
Is
over,
it here?
No,
in
it's in
Nebraska?
Maryland.
Oh wow.
We go up to over 21.6, so.
In Maryland?
Yes. There are other clinics near though that I think Iowa goes farther. I'm not sure which part of Iowa it is. You might want to look into it. If that happens.
So I'm definitely over, or you're not sure?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna do one more measurement and just need to find it.
Yeah, hopefully we don't have to go to Maryland. That would be really... That would suck.
That's the bad thing about when you're farther along. Most of the times it'll be a couple weeks over what you think, or less.
Why?
It's just the way it is, because most people don't think about their periods. They, it's not accurate.
Right.
So I had people come in thinking they were 12 weeks and they were 24.
Wow.
Whoa. Oh my gosh. Like, why does it stop though at 21? Like, that just seems,
It's the law. It used to be up to 24, I believe, but they changed it. All
Why?
the protesters, signatures, they say that after 22 weeks, the fetus can feel pain.
Can it?
I really don't know. That's what they proved, but I mean, I've never seen a fetus cry at 22 weeks, so I mean, you don't know if it feels anything.
Well, I don't even know, like, can they... It's just kind of a scary thought, like, what if they, I don't know, what if they came out and they could cry or something, like moved or something, I don't know.
Yeah, I know that women have miscarriages before at this point. I mean, you can have a miscarriage through your whole pregnancy, but they said at this point it can possibly live outside the womb, so that's why they say that abortion should not be an option for.
So it's just up to each state then?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's
In
farther in
Maryland,
Maryland?
it's 27 weeks.
Wow.
And people there have no problem because some women don't notice they're pregnant until later. So it should
Like
still
you.
be an option for those women.
Yeah.
You can't just plan on having a baby in 2 months. And there's a lot of minors too that are pregnant 26, 27 weeks, so.
Yeah, but there wouldn't be, like, an issue, though, if, like, she had an abortion. It would, the babies, it would be taken care of, right? It's not gonna...
Oh,
you
what
know?
we do is we do an injection the first day so that it numbs the baby. It won't feel anything. And we do that just because, I guess we don't have to, but we just do it because it's better that way.
Yeah.
And then how do they take it out then?
We give you a medication that's gonna induce labor.
Oh, so I have to like labor it out or like birth it?
No, you'll be sedated. You're not gonna get completely asleep, but you will be relaxed enough that you won't really realize what's going on.
Well, that's a big.
Let's see what this is over here.
Is there a possibility, like during the procedure or whatever, for them to come out like still moving or anything?
We, like I said, the first day we numb it, so basically with the medication we give on the first day makes its heart stop. So even if we didn't, that laminaria that we put in there, I don't know what it has in it. It just, the fetus just dies by the second day. But we still do it because that way we make sure that it's not gonna move at all afterwards.
What would happen if it like did though? Like what?
It just dies instantly.
Like after it comes out?
Yeah.
So it would just die like.
Yep. It wouldn't survive at all.
But would like, but I wouldn't get in trouble. Like what? I wouldn't have to like. It wouldn't get transferred to like the hospital or something, right? Like I.
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure like the doctor could take care of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won't have to worry about any of that part. That's why it's such a big deal when we have higher gestation. We should always have to be being really careful because there's people that are trying to get us for anything or nothing, even if we didn't do anything, because they want us shut down. So.
What do you mean?
They always make up stories about us doing abortions at later gestations. They say that we fixed the gestations on the ultrasound and they came and investigated us and stuff.
Is it like those people, like we were coming in, they were like yelling at us on the way in?
Yeah,
I don't know what they wanted.
Jeez.
They just don't understand it. They don't need abortions because they're too old, so they don't know what it's like to be in a situation where you just feel like you have to have one. Even if I'm hurting you.
Okay. Is it moving a lot? How many what?
I'm just gonna stay still so you can see what's doing. That's the heart right there.
Oh, it's beating.
You can basically see everything right now. It's just enough that I can't. This right here is the torso.
What is it? Do you know if it's a...
I can't tell, but it's ultrasound. We can tell sometimes after when it comes out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we should be able to tell.
So, but just wanting to make sure though, like I'm not gonna like, if there was just that slight chance that it came out and it was still moving or something, like I don't get in trouble, right?
No.
Okay.
That's never happened before either, so
Okay.
you should not worry about it.
Okay. I saw this article online where, yeah, I know.
Yeah, nurse.
I saw this article online where like a woman had one, like I think later than me. I think she was like 24 weeks or something, and like the baby actually survived, and so like she was like forced to take care of it. And like ever since I read that article, I'm like, oh my god, can you imagine? Like,
I think I read that one too.
yeah.
It wouldn't be able to survive because when it comes out, it just can't breathe.
Well,
You know what I mean? And it's too small to really survive without any machines or anything.
So, but the doctor would take care of it though. Like, I don't have to worry about.
No.
Okay, cool.
Well, I think that's just something you could just let it, you know, it's just gonna die, right? So just let it.
Yeah, I don't know how that would happen because it's not a hospital.
Okay.
Most abortion clinics are not in a hospital. So
Right, okay.
if it survived, unless the mom was gonna be like, I'm taking it home, it's impossible that she's gonna make it home with the baby alive.
Right,
So
right,
I think
okay.
that was just a made up story.
Okay.
Still shows me at 22 weeks, so
It is, sorry, you said it is showing 22?
yeah.
Really?
I can go ask around if there's a clinic closer. Where do you live?
Well, I don't mind traveling. It's just, I would want, like, I mean, is it possible to talk to, so, but it's your clinic though? Like, it's another one?
The one in Maryland, yes. It's our clinic, but our doctor goes there every week, so it's the same doctor.
Okay, because I heard that he's the best to go to, and so that's why it would, like, I would feel more comfortable going to his. You know, like, if that's where he does them too, then yes, I want to go there.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to take that risk.
What we can do is, the cost, I believe, is going to be about the same. I can go find out for you. You
Yeah.
haven't had a child before, so you have no complications that we could be scared about.
Okay.
You have to think about the cost that it's going to for you to travel that way, and you need to stay in a hotel. It's going to be a 2-day procedure.
I have family there, so I could.
Do you know where?
They live in like Bethesda. Is that Maryland?
Germantown.
Okay. How far away is that?
You can Google it or something.
That's like 30 minutes from DC, I think.
Okay.
But we just want to make sure you're like 15 minutes away, just
Okay.
in case, because we don't want anything to happen and then you're not there
Right.
or close enough to get there.
Okay. Well, I can make it happen. So.
Okay. We can give you numbers for financial assistance if you want to try.
Okay.
Just gather the money and then we'll go from there, I guess.
Okay.
I can go ahead and make your appointment so we have everything ready for that clinic.
Okay.
And then I'll give you the numbers now so you can call, and then you can call us when you hear from them.
Okay. Is it possible to can I still meet with the doctor today? Okay.
Yeah, you can wait for him. He should be here anytime. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because that way at least I can talk to him about everything before I go out. You know.
Yeah.
Do all that.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. He'll talk to you, and if you're gonna go to this clinic, he'll talk to you there too. So you might as well just meet now.
do it
Right.
now.
Exactly. While I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So let me go ask about this. We usually charge for the ultrasound that this is different. I'm gonna go ask what's going on.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I will take a urine sample now. So
Okay.
if you wanna come with me, I'll take
Sure. Should I take this clipboard with me?
Yeah, you can bring it. You're gonna go through one.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, I'll be there. I just need a little here. There's the restroom when you're done with everything. Yeah, and it's gonna be more. It's gonna be 3,200.
Okay.
These are 2 numbers I gathered for you. Actually, let me write another one. What's the difference? 858 210 5798. Your appointment will be for Monday if you decide you want to come in.
Okay.
I do need you to sign history and then or initial and sign. Okay. And I do need to collect for your ultrasound, but if you go for your appointment, then you don't have to pay for it again.
Okay. How much is the
It's
ultrasound?
100.
Okay, either.
So if you want to just take a seat, I'll make sure they know you're waiting for the doctor.
Okay, thank you. And then just, do I finish filling out this form?
You can read through all of it, but you don't have to because you're not going to stay here, so we're not going to collect those.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, see, I like it because then I can wear like a t-shirt and look like I did something.
If you get stuff splattered or you know, you drop things down your shirt, nobody's looking down there because
During the holidays, I'll I
that's another great step.
Thank you.
In less than 5 minutes. So I'm like, yeah, sure you can, Katie. But just because you look like you, she's like, So we put 5 minutes on the clock, and when Katie goes to it, check it out.
I'm backstage in my beautiful green room getting ready for the show. I'm going to show you my tips and tricks for a quick party. Want to get ready in a flash, but you still want flawless skin? Just put your foundation where you need it. I do it on my forehead and under my eyes, on the side of my nose, and on my chin. And then on the corner of my lips, or even skin tone. It's no good. So I'm going to warm my skin a little bit and use the bronzer without looking orange. So I actually use it more as a contour. And I do like a 3 shape. So here, I go like this on the side of my forehead to my cheek, and then I make the bottom shape of my 3 by going along the side of my chin. Next up, mascara is my favorite thing. You want to do one sweeping motion from the root to the tip. I like using black mascara. It's universally flattering, but if you have really clear skin, try brown. I love this color because it lasts for up to 7 days. I don't need a top coat. I don't need a base coat. It's great. I'm ready to party. I'm done. My nails are almost dry. And if you use these tips, you'll be ready for your holiday parties in no time at all. I'm ready to go have some fun. That was a lot we did in 5 minutes. Congratulations. Thank you. So now we're going to get on to the food. And, well, you know what? Before that, I want you to tell everybody why I'm down here too. What else is new? Oh, well, you know, like my makeup, I like things to be quick and easy. So I partnered up with P&G this holiday season. I love P&G. They're great people. They're great company. Totally, yeah, especially during the hurricane, everything. Right. They're really fantastic. And, you know, I don't like to clean up. I love to cook, but I don't like to clean up, so I like to make it as easy as possible. So, like, with the bounty paper towels, I take one, and I'm done. And those are the holiday ones. Everything in the storage rack. Can I use that package? Of course you can. I think I could give her some paper towels. Yeah, my bounty. Okay, so now what we're going to do, share your bounty. Yeah, it's share your bounty. The bounty of our holiday meal. What we're going to do is one of Katie's rollover meal. But I really believe in this concept of around the holidays. You don't just have to make Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Hanukkah dinners. You have to cook for people that whole weekend, that whole week. That's the whole good. If you're going to have space for family and friends and family and friends. Rollover meals are where you cook one food and you get lots of leftovers out of it. You can make multiple meals out of one big thing. Don't you love leftovers too? I love it. And I like to reinvent them. Yeah, you know. You're going to make an easy rollover meal, and I'm guessing it's air because we have to meal. So this is where you're going to get your dinner and your breakfast for the next day for all of your house guests. And So that's going to go into the oven for about an hour at 375. And so you can let that cook. And while that's happening, you're going to make the glaze. So what we're going to start with is some apricot jam. And that just goes into my saucepan. And you know, you can also use orange marmalade for this recipe. I do that sometimes. I love that really. It's a little different for you. Yeah, it's something a little bit different. But you know how this is, I name it spaghetti. Put it in the dumpling. A little less sweet, but but I love that we get to take that story on home as well. And I'm just go to Italy to study your art each year as well.
You know, we go to the in Florence, the Art Academy in Florence.
Dave can check on Friday and like Lady Gaga. He'll do some under the bed and
Stay on your toes.
Yourself in the house, darling.
With all sorts of artists and young people.
oh, she really talented.
Everybody raps about the new notes from Lady Gaga. But you know, we're along the line. Everybody has to go. I mean, Michelangelo.
My mom went down it because Rachel went to the lake.
That's the way we got here, by the way.
Somebody has to get used to that.
Exactly. We don't have the same heart. What's the heart? I know, it is so silly. It is. So, there's literally everything in here, A to Z, Z being the better. We're going to take just a quick break. Okay. Okay. Whatever starting when we come back, this is start break. We'll be right back.
Price for iPhone repair when you can get it half off at Continental Cellular. And for Christmas, pre-owned iPhones and iPads are now 20% off at Continental Cellular. Located a block south of Dodge on 72nd. Visit ContinentalCellular.com for details.
It's holiday cookie time, and time for a big baking sale at Hy-Vee. C&H pure cane sugar, just $1.38. Hy-Vee flour, only 98 cents. Hy-Vee large eggs, just 98 cents. Imperial margarine, 2 for $1. Nestle brown morsels, only $1.98. And Pillsbury brown eggs, 2 for $3. Don't miss the big baking sale. Going on now at Hy-Vee.
You shop at Hy-Vee, you save money on gas. It's that simple. It's that smart. Hy-Vee Fuel Saver. Sign up today. Nebraska Furniture Mart has all the right numbers when it comes to sleep.
Be right with you. Okay, thank you.
Hi.
Hi, are you waiting for me?
Yes. Are you the doctor?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Are you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi. You said should we go back?
Yeah.
Yeah. We needed you last week.
You what?
I said we needed you last week.
I know. Well, I didn't know I was this far along.
I'm sure. Okay. All right. Where are you from? No.
Yeah, she's from.
Okay. Well, you're only 3 hours from the clinic. No, maybe 4.
Yeah, we're actually just crashing with a friend out here. It just happened.
Are you from also? Or?
No. No, I was born in.
But I
then
mean,
lived
are you
in.
from?
Yeah, I was born and raised in.
Okay.
So.
Alright.
But I've moved around a lot.
But you're in Lincoln right now.
Yes.
I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
So, how can I help you?
So they said that that there's also a place in Maryland that we can go to that does them farther, I guess.
Yeah, we go. We have for elective we can go to 26 weeks, and for indications we can go anything. So.
Okay.
But you've got a month to get that organized. Okay. It gets more expensive every week.
Yeah, I saw that.
So,
But you would be my doctor who would do it, right?
If you go to Germantown, right?
Okay.
And we could start you as early as this Monday.
Is this coming Monday? Okay.
She said you need help with financing.
Yeah, I might. I mean, I can get money together through like friends and stuff.
Okay. And there's also an organization that can help. They'll give you the information for the NAP.
Okay. So, what kind of procedure would I have to get then?
It would be the same thing we do here. It's just it would be a combination between a D&E and an induction. We would try to induce you to just deliver the baby.
What do you mean? Like I would have to like birth it?
Yeah, that's the safest thing for you. And but I mean we do it with sedation, so you probably would not be too aware of the final process. But we would do 2 days of putting laminary in your cervix to open it, and then on the 3rd day we would do the delivery.
How do you do it? Like, because the nurse said something about a shot.
We do a shot into the fetus to end the pregnancy the first day, and that's the same thing we would do here.
Okay.
Or even if you were anything over 18 weeks, it's the same thing we would do. Or 18 weeks or over, we would do here.
Does it hurt them?
Well, you're going to be asleep and not feel it, and the medicine to put you asleep is like 100 times more than the amount we'd give to the fetus. So yeah, no, I don't think she's going to feel it.
Okay.
It's very. I'm not sure, and I mean I totally disagree that the fetus feels any pain with a regular D&E. At 22, 21, it's like the best way I can explain it is that they have the pain receptors present, but it's like a motion picture. You're watching a movie. You can have the camera and the projector, but if you haven't got a screen for it to play on, you don't have a movie. So, and that's essentially the way it is. The receptors are there, but the brain function is not there.
Okay.
Or it's not connected,
Okay.
And, they circumcise babies without any anesthesia at all. And for years they've done that. And they don't hardly recognize the pain after they're born for the first couple weeks.
Okay.
So after about 2 to 3 weeks after birth, then then they have pretty good knowledge of pain. But before that, I'm not so sure that they do.
Okay. And then how do they come out?
Well, if everything works right, they come out. You just deliver them, and they come out fine. Okay. I mean, if for some reason that doesn't happen, then we have to take them out in pieces. I mean, it's just, but the baby's already dead, so that there's not, there's not going to be any pain from that.
Did it ever come out like moving or anything?
No, it's dead. It's going to be dead for 2 days before you deliver it. We're going to know that from the ultrasound.
Okay.
So, we've never. It's all the stuff out there on the internet is to keep you from having to make this choice. So
I read it. Yeah,
if there was any truth to it.
Probably what's freaking you out.
What's that?
The internet is like.
I did some research and I showed her the article, but there was like a woman who had an abortion at like, I think it was like 24 weeks or something, but it failed, and so like the baby ended up like surviving, and she was like forced to take care of the baby, and so I read that, and then when I was filling out the paperwork today,
You didn't have any injuries or anything?
I think it was like mentally handicapped for the rest of its life, but like I when I was reading today in that thing, it said like
I don't know how that would
failed abortions or something, and so that's why like ever since then I've been like, oh my gosh,
I mean, it depends on what you mean a failed abortion. As far as
like I guess
ending the pregnancy, back 15 years ago, before we started using the fetal injection, there was always a possibility that after they did the labor for a couple of days, the child would be born. But there would be nothing to damage it. It's just going to be born. But now with the injection, we know that yes, I've had one here that delivered before we thought they should, but the fetus had been dead for a day and a half already, so it's not going to move. It's not, it's just out. And essentially, the abortion's over like 15 minutes after we start the procedure, and then the next 2 days are just dilating your cervix and making it so it comes out without so you can't have future pregnancies.
Okay.
So.
What would happen if it did come out moving? Like, would I get in trouble or?
Well, if you come to us, it's impossible because I won't do anything else until I know this fetus is not alive. And if it's not alive, it isn't going to move. Well, no, I mean it's. We're up in the 20-some thousand number of patients over 24 weeks, and it hasn't been one moving for 2 days before we finished yet. So I would think that to be moving at the time of delivery would be just absolutely impossible.
Okay.
If it comes out moving, then we have to resuscitate it and send it to the hospital. I mean, that's the law.
You do?
Yeah, everybody. I mean, it's a living thing. Then but that's.
So then I would have to take care of it.
No, you have the right of same as any mother. Within 72 hours of birth, you can say it's not my problem and sign it off.
So in Maryland, that's the law?
Here it's the law. Every state in the United States, that's the law. If the baby is born, if it's born alive, then you have to have it. But
really?
It isn't going to happen. I mean, it's like you telling me that.
So you would have to resuscitate it?
If it were born alive, but there's absolutely zero possibility that's going to happen.
Okay.
Because if it isn't dead, we're not going to go on with the abortion.
Okay.
It'll stay alive inside of you, but I haven't had one that's done that yet. I mean, sometimes we have to repeat the injection on the second day, but that's only been like 3 times in the 20 years I've been doing these.
So the injection is what you stick inside
through
my stomach. Yeah. And does the needle hurt?
You?
Yeah.
A little bit. But you probably won't remember it. Most people end up asking me what the Band-Aid's for the next day.
Okay. And then, will I feel it like dying?
No? It's not even going to feel it dying. It's just the heart slows down and it just stops.
Because I already feel it like
it's moving
kicking
now.
And moving, and
after 20 weeks it should be.
So I won't feel it like moving or anything.
No, probably within an hour of the injection, you shouldn't feel it moving anymore.
And then, and then you, on the second day, you take it out, and then what happens to it after?
It goes. We have to either. If you want to have it cremated, then you have to arrange that with the funeral home. And in Maryland, it's like $400 or $450 to get them to cremate it and give you back the ashes. If you don't choose to do that, then we send it to be. It goes in with medical, what they call medical body parts. Same as if you had an arm amputated at the hospital or something, cancer in the leg, and they have to remove the leg. Then it just gets cremated with that and buried. It has to. It's controlled by the state. You have to have a licensed, regulated carrier that picks it up and transports it to the.
So you don't have anything at the clinic though to do that? I'd have to go outside of the clinic, like if I wanted to bury it, or.
If you want to bury it, then you have to go outside the clinic. Yeah.
Okay. Do a lot of women do that?
Maybe 5%, maybe 1% somewhere. Probably about 5%.
Okay.
But I mean, it's not cheap, and
We can talk.
I mean, those things you have to do.
Okay.
But the sooner you make it, I mean, you have to decide whether you want to have a baby or not. If you don't, then that's the choice. If you do, then your choice is what you're going to do with it, whether you're going to raise it, put it up for adoption, or put it in foster care. Those are the three choices you have.
I don't want any of that. I don't want it.
Yeah. So, and there's nothing in my mind at all wrong with that. In fact, it's, rather than spending the rest of your life wondering where your child is and what's happening to it and everything else, it's better to know that it can be a memory in your heart and wish it was different, but know that it couldn't be.
Yeah. So, the nurse had said something about staying at a hotel or something nearby.
You can get on Priceline and get hotels for $50 a night, $55 a night.
Okay.
Around Germantown or Gaithersburg area. But you'd need the money to get there, you'd need the money for the hotel and money for food for 3 days.
Okay. And you said there was a place that could help me with that.
Huh?
You said that there was something that could help.
I don't know. They do help people if you qualify. I don't know what your income status is or anything like that.
Okay.
They need to know what your household income and expenses are, and then there's a national funding agency that can help somewhat. But they're not going to be able to come up, with the whole thing.
Okay.
Or whatever.
And how many days would I need to be there?
We need to start early on Monday morning, Tuesday, and we finish on Wednesday, so you need to probably be there 3 nights. You need to go there Sunday night, Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, and then leave Wednesday after Wednesday. If you make your flight home on Wednesday, make it as late as possible.
Okay.
Otherwise,
I'll just leave
stay until
Thursday.
Thursday morning.
Am I going to be in a lot of pain afterwards? Do you know?
You shouldn't be in any pain. And there are no restrictions afterwards, except for nothing in your vagina for 3 weeks.
Okay.
As I tell everybody, that includes fingers, friends, and fruit. Okay?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So.
Do you have any questions? Or?
I mean, it's up to you. So you're saying we need to get there. How far? What did she say you were? How far?
She said 23 weeks.
22 weeks. She had a month to get there, but as I said, the difference between, I don't know there, but when we were here, the difference between 22 weeks and 26 weeks was like the difference between $225,000 or $3,000. I don't know their prices.
Gosh,
and maybe 6,000 or 7,000. So,
wow.
There's time, but the money, it goes up on an average of $1,000 a week.
Wow. Okay.
Until you're 29, and then it goes up by $2,000 a week. But without a reason, we couldn't do it at 29. So.
Okay.
Okay.
And now, just so I know, how long have you been doing this? Like a long time?
I just got here.
Well, I mean,
Since 1970, I did my first abortion.
Okay. So, and you've seen a lot of women that are as far along as I am.
Yeah, I'm one of the 4 people in the country that do all the later abortions, anything over 24 weeks.
Why won't more doctors do them?
Most of the states won't allow them to do them. There's only Colorado, Iowa, Maryland, and I can't get funding to get a clinic in Iowa. Otherwise, I'd be there instead of Maryland, but it's a lot closer for me to go.
So it seems like you're like the number one provider.
Pretty much. Yeah, we probably do more than twice as many as everybody else of the other three.
Yeah, I googled like about this clinic and I saw that you were like, you know, like so praised, like, oh, he's the best, and so that's why when the nurse had said, you know, we have a clinic in Maryland, I was like, okay, I'll go there.
Yeah.
So.
I wasn't expecting you to be so far.
I know, exactly. I thought it was 20. You know, I only thought it was 20 weeks.
You know, I don't know as far as I've had people come from farther than this by bus to Maryland.
Really?
By plane and flying if you can get, but the trouble with tickets this time of year, Christmas.
Yeah.
It's flipping impossible.
So what's the exact last, like what's the cutoff to make an appointment by? Like if I can't get it this coming Monday, when is my cutoff?
Well, you know, you can call us up and make the appointment, and then if you can't come, just tell them you can't come.
Okay.
And then we can just reschedule it for the next Monday. But then we're going to be closed for 2 weeks during Christmas. And the week of Christmas and the week of New Year's, we're not going to be there because. So, but you have this week and next week.
Okay.
But the sooner you can get there, the better it would be for everybody.
Okay.
And, you know, even though the risks at 30 weeks doing an abortion, 36 weeks doing an abortion are still about less than 10% of what they are with childbirth, still they go up every week. So, you know, at 24 weeks, they're hundreds of times safer than going in and continuing the pregnancy.
And I'll be able to, like, conceive in the future?
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, I can't guarantee anything.
Mm-hmm.
But the chances of having to have a D&C that requires a hysterectomy, which is about the only reason you couldn't confuse in the future, is like less than 1 in 20,000 or so.
Okay.
And that's the national average. I've never had to send anybody to the hospital with my patients. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the Kristen Gilbert thing on the internet was not my patient. I ended up seeing her in the hospital.
Who's Kristen Gilbert?
Oh, if you go on the internet, eventually you'll find it. It's a 19-year-old mentally handicapped girl from Texas that Dr. Tiller had operated on, and she happened to come back on the clinic on the day that I was covering for him. But it was like 4 days after that, and she had what's called postpartum HELLP syndrome, which happens very, very, you know, you've heard of eclampsia.
Yeah.
Women. Okay, preeclampsia and eclampsia. If it happens before delivery, the cure is delivery, and it usually is never a problem. But if it happens after delivery, nobody yet has been cured from it, and it's some kind of a immune reaction from your body to the fetal tissue that was there. So as delivered, there's still fetal cells in your blood for maybe 4 to 6 weeks. So if you develop a reaction to it, there's just no way to. Usually by getting the fetus out, then the blood stops mingling and you start getting better right away. But if it happens after the fetus is already out, then there's nothing else to take out to make you better. So they can treat you with all kinds of steroids, but nobody has survived it yet.
So what happened to her?
She died.
Oh.
So, but they were not upset with even Dr. Tiller, who was the doctor. They invited him to speak at her funeral and stuff. So.
Did they get upset at you?
They're not upset with anybody. But the antis are just deciding that they can blame me for it. If Tiller's dead, why blame him? You know.
Right.
So.
Wow.
All right. Well, I gotta go. Whatever choice you make is fine.
Okay.
But only thing I can say, if you're going to terminate, the sooner the better.
Okay.
Honestly, it's about a 20-hour drive there. If you got a car that'll make it that far, that's probably the best thing to do.
Cheaper.
And if you don't, you can rent a car for 6 days for probably a weekly rental around here is about $240.
Okay.
And then you don't have to worry about whether they'll make it or not. It's a hell of a lot cheaper. Then actually the cab fare there for 4 days will run you a couple $100, so there's $10 each time you come to the clinic, and probably $30 to get to and from the airport. So.
Okay. Okay.
So I mean, to me, that's, if I didn't go every week, I would drive in a heartbeat, because it's like 6 hours of flying time each way against.
And you do that every week?
I do it every week, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I leave here Sunday morning at 5 in the morning, and I get back on Wednesday night at midnight.
So do you live there?
No, I live here.
Oh, okay. Oh
I have a
gosh.
hotel room there.
Yeah.
But you can get good hotels on Priceline in either Germantown or Gaithersburg. I put Gaithersburg in first and $50 and see what you start at the 3-star and 3.5-star and work down.
Right.
And then if you don't get anything, then add Germantown and go to 55.
Okay.
You'll find something decent. Don't go below 2.5 stars. So.
Okay. Gets a little crazy.
Because then you end up
creepy.
with the red roof inns and stuff.
Okay.
But even so, the red roof inn, they're like $70 or $89 if you walk there. I mean, if you just sign up there, but I don't know.
We want you to be comfortable and stuff.
Excuse me?
I was just saying to her, we want her to be comfortable.
Yeah. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you. It's good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
You're gonna still, if you call that number, you're gonna still get us, so call us, because we make all their appointments.
Okay. Okay.
It's my office that we run from here, and I just go there and do things.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Well, I don't know. Do we need to do anything?
I don't know.
You pay for the ultrasound, right?
Yeah.
And they'll put.
Yeah, it's really kind of
Okay. Can I just have a seat? You got the phone? Okay. Sure. And then I'll have a team call you. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, did you just pay the ultrasound?
Yeah, just the ultrasound.
Was that cash?
Yeah.
Alright, sweetheart. I'm just going to take all the information here. I just need an email address so I can email you instructions to our clinic in Germantown.
Do you have an email address?
Yeah, no.
You don't have one?
I know that's
I
weird, but
totally understand that.
Okay.
I don't do that.
okay.
Is it okay if
Can
I
I
just
call
print one
back?
off? Yeah, I'll just print one off
Okay.
and give it to you.
Okay,
So,
cool.
that's not a problem. So if you just want to have a seat, I'll go and write this all down and I'll let you know the time and date and everything we're going to have to set up for, and I'll just make sure I go over everything else with, you know, if you have somebody with you, hotels, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's the next week.
You're coming next week, not this week?
This coming week.
This coming week. You're coming on
Yeah,
the
I mean,
right. Yeah.
We need to
Okay.
look at flights and stuff and see
I mean, I
what's
still have
cheaper.
I still have to like look at flights and
Yeah.
stuff and make sure. But you said that I could, if I can't find another people, then we'll just do it.
Okay. So at 22 weeks, you're going to start out as a 3-day procedure, so you'll be there Monday.
You get nice hotels for
Yeah, he said to use Priceline.
Priceline.
Yeah, that's the one that's
Yeah,
on
so you have to have a credit card. I don't know if you do or whoever's with you,
Yeah.
but if you do, you get much better deals. And
Okay.
Gaither's Squids could be.
Gaither's Burger, Germantown. Yeah.
He told you all
Yeah,
that.
he told me everything. Yeah.
Okay. I'm Santa Claus. I don't
I'll put it will say in there also to go to Priceline that has the best rates for you. Is somebody coming with you for those 3 days?
And I gotta hold my
Yeah, probably my friend.
Okay, that's not a problem. We just would like to have somebody with you that way when you're at home during the hotel room, like, you know you're fine.
Okay.
Alright, I will also give you the address to our Germantown location and their phone number. That way when you're in the area, you can call them for more instructions, like where to park, you know, better directions, because I don't know anything over there. So, but I'll have all this stuff written down for you, and then I'll print it off for you, and I'll give it all to you, and you can just go ahead and use that too.
Okay, cool.
Thanks, sweetie.
So how long will that take? Like,
Just like 5 minutes. I just have to write it all down real fast.
do you know what time it is?
10 o'clock.
Okay. I just have to get somewhere else really fast. So. Okay.
That you have that. What comes with you? Because when you're in the if they try to do this and you
I'm just waiting for my girl.
went through your mind.
I'm fine. If you're gonna go, then go. I don't.
We're talking about somebody, how people want to get in. And one thing you once said a long time ago is that that will tire you out doing all of that trying to just focusing on this. You're not going to get up after I get you. And I just had a great piece. It wasn't ever fair having to teach against everybody else. No, but that's what made you the man that you are today. Having started you out and going through your journey and doing all the things you needed to do to get to this point. You're fine. He'd be really proud of you. Tell him. Yes, he's got it. One of the funniest men in the world, Al Brooks, he's here today. He's in a new movie called This Is 40, which is about a couple struggling to adjust to the changes that seem to happen when you hit the big 4-0. Now, Sherry, you were saying you yourself were watching it like an instruction manual.
It's so funny. It's about this thing, you know, you hit 40 in your marriage, and sometimes you get a little complacent. And Sally and I watched it. You do get complacent. You forget, you know, the kids start taking over, and that's your focus. It just got better. But you know, they feel like this is my second one, so I had time to get. But it was we kept stopping, Sal and I, and he would stop and go, you see, this is you. And I stopped the remote control and go, this is you. We love the movie, but it really showed, I mean, in particular with you. Sometimes, like Sal will say, you're not present here with Jeffrey now, because I have so many things going on in my mind. I got to do this, I got to do that, that's we're having sex, and I got to do this, and I got to. What do you think? The same thing when you're
Hun, you know, you need to watch Rocco.
Yeah.
You need to watch what he's doing while he's moving around. You need to watch him too, because the little kid's all over the place. Because I'm raising from one of the great schools that he's going to, that's why.
Like your kid's world. Like it's funny because we watched it with our husbands, right? So we said, I started watching it with him. And I was like, you know, 34, 35, so I'm watching like what happens at 40, like what I need to know. So it was really like it's instructional in some ways because you don't want to get to the point where it's so casual in your marriage. So intentional with your kids, but so casual in your marriage. Like, why do we let that slip away? Why do we kind of want to
I just want to slap them both and say, look, get yourself together. Because it's like, they were so self-absorbed. They were like, of course your kids are running around like this. Because you're thinking about, you know, what, oh my God, I'm turning 40. Well, what's the alternative to turning 40?
Right. But it's something
But I think you have to be older to look at that and say, come on, really? This is the thing that you know, from our generation, it's like, we had to raise our kids butt naked in the snow. We didn't have time to do this. You know, so we're looking at y'all going, come on, stop out of it, but it's interesting. We'll talk more to now, right before we go, you have a charity you want everybody to know about. My charity is my Tyson Care, and my charity is all about giving kids a fighting chance like I was given a chance. And it basically dealt with the homeless children in Nevada. And we've been so far piggybacking off of other charities in Nevada, and we've raised so much income, and we so much made so much surprise for kids, and I never understood the satisfaction I would give out of it. I mean, even though we voted for Obama, I think like a Republican. I want all the money. I never understood the feeling that it was to really, get the satisfaction of how we could do it.
So the people can go to our website and information is there. And we're going to go, but we're coming right back. Because, we got more hot topics. This wasn't all we had. Come on.
This is movie star Albert Brooks is telling you what he wasn't sure he could pull off playing Paul Rudd's dad.
Jill and her mom have lived a great life. But she has some dental issues she's not happy about. So Jill's dentist introduced her to Crest Pro Health for Life, selected for people over 50. Pro Health for Life is a toothpaste that defends against tender, inflamed gums, sensitivity, and weak enamel. Conditions people over 50 usually have. Pro Health for Life.
No, if you're healthy, we don't have to start unless you're having a lot of them. You have to ask them what they cover exactly. I just know that we have something available this Monday and if you want to schedule it, you have to call it. I'm sorry, you would start this Sunday. I'm sorry, can you report it? You would start this Sunday at the night. And in order to have a Sunday, you have to deposit to the actual clinic, $150, but it is applied towards the actual consultation. So being a 40 procedure, you start on a Sunday. To ensure that you're going to the clinic, you have to pay $150 deposit. That's to make sure that staff is clear for you. But that will be applied towards the actual consultation. So $150 deposit. You pay on the day you come in. That's if you want to do the $150 on the phone with credit or debit card, debit card, order. And then when you come in, you'll pay the rest of the amount on that Sunday. Yeah, that'd be the deposit. Yep. To ensure your appointment.
Yeah. Yeah, let me see.
They give you the numbers of that and everything? You have that?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is all I need then?
Yeah, I think so. Just, let's type out protesters, which although you met protesters. We don't, the same rules don't allow purses and bags and cell phones in the clinic. I mean, you can bring a small purse, you know, but nothing, security for nothing, you know. The cell phones is because you wouldn't want to be sitting there and somebody take a picture and send it some, you know, so.
Okay.
I can still remember when Dr. Tiller years ago, somebody said, look at the picture I took, and he realized that, not that he cared about himself, but it was confidential of everybody else, so that's really from that point on, there was no cell phones in the clinic.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
So on
photo
that
ID, you must have that already, okay. Here, I'll let you take over.
Yeah, I'll go over here. These are just things to look over, just make sure, you know, things to not bring in, like your cell phone, same thing here, don't bring in your cell phone, your purse, stuff like that.
Okay.
This one right here, this side, this is numbers to help with funding if you need help with funding.
Okay.
NAF is one of the most common ones we use, but like it says, it is a hard number to get a hold of because it is nationwide. There's a lot of people calling, so it's like a radio contact.
We called in the evenings when we had issues and had to talk to somebody, and usually, well, we tried.
Okay.
But evenings seem to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's just like one of those radio contests. You keep, you know, redialing until you hear an actual person on the phone, not a recording. Okay. And then I also have here the VC abortion fund number. This is the number to reach. Also, this will possibly help with funding also for you.
Okay.
This is their address to the Germantown location and a phone number for the actual clinic itself when you're in town. Okay.
Okay.
And did they tell you the price of what it's going to be?
Yes.
Okay. So just to make sure. Okay. Nothing I know of. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh.
Okay. That's all I need.
That's all you need. Yep.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.